Welcome to Daily Cash Flow. Let's go over to some live dealers today because I'm done with the rigged stuff, maybe. but we are going to go to kickoff, okay? Kickoff. It's 2 dice. It's red against blue. It's a Fibonacci is what we're going to do. And we're only going to bet blue the whole time, all the time, every time. And we're going to do $1. And let's get over there. $1. So Fibonacci, you always bet the last 2 bets. You go up levels, then you go down levels. So for example, 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then 2 plus 1 equals 3. So, but we won. So we'll just keep it there at 1 if we won, if we win. We're only going blue. Looks like there's been a blue streak with a red in the middle. Up there at the top left was the last blue that we got. So it was blue, blue, red, blue, 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 something like that. Let's see if we can stick on blue. Nope. All right, so being that we lost, the way the Fibonacci sequence works is pretty much you add the last 2 bets. So we're going 2, and then the last 2 bets would be 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3. But then you also go back down a level when you win. So let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get a blue here. We did. And so we go back down a level to 1. And we started at 210, by the way, so we got $1.90. Wow. Don't despise small beginnings, you know? Just little tiny wins here and there. We stay consistent. There's another win. All right, we're going to stick with 1. And this does take a little bit longer than some of the other games. But, you know, I always say 10 to 15 minutes a day. I've always said, what can you make in 10 to 15 minutes a day? So that's kind of what we've been doing. Playing less because we get to our goal, or we lose, we just kind of crash and burn, you know what I mean? So we're going to go 2, because that was a red, by the way. All right, let's see if we can get a blue. Get it. All right, so 1 plus 2 is 3. Here we go, Fibonacci. The thing about Fibonacci and the Fibonacci sequence that really doesn't work is once you get to, I think, 11, it's just impossible to, like, once you add up, 11 steps, it's really hard to, like, walk your way back down, in other words. So we won at 3, we're going back to 2. Does that make sense? We walk our way down. All right, here we go. And then if we lose this one, this is the hard part because we lost the last one we lost was a 2. And if we lose this one, it would be a 2. So technically you should go to 4. But we don't need to. We're going back to 1. So take that. All right, here we go. Go back to 1. And let's see what happens here. If you don't have stake, use my link in the description. Get free money to play each and every day. And and don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? Like and subscribe. Now we're going to 2. Now you might say, well, last 2 bets were 2 and then 1. But technically we should be doing 1 if we start over. Because starting over at 1, you would do 1 again. Did I make it? I think I did 2. Yeah, I did 2. All right, I should have done 1. but I did 2 just because. Oh, a tie. Yikes. So now I'm at 3. Going to 3. 1, 2, 3. Technically, I should be at 2 right now, because 1 and 1 would be 2. But because I threw that extra dollar in there at the last second, now I'm at 3. And let's see where we're at. Oh, my goodness. All right, 2 plus 3, yikes. It's 5. That's where we're at. And then we would go back down to 3. So you really need some streaks. You need some wins in a row when you play Fibonacci. The Fibonacci sequence. I'm not going to put this Fibonacci sequence even in. Oh my goodness. 5 plus 3 is 8. That's where we're at. And see, so if we win at 8 and we have to go back, technically you could go back down 2 levels. So I always just say go back down, but if we win at 8, we're supposed to go back to 3. But let's see what happens. Yikes! What is 8 plus 5? 12? This is where it gets. So then we have to do 12, then we go to 5, So you skip the last one you were on, going backwards. And look at this run. Red, draw, red, red, red. How about a blue? Come on, blue. That's what we need. We need a blue. We got it. This could wreck you, though, man. I've seen where there's been no blue up at the top. Like, seriously. We're supposed to go back to 5, right? Is that what I said? Yeah, you skip 8, you go to 5. Okay. I think 8 plus 5 is 13, by the way. And I only did 12, I think. I don't know. Come on. Let me know in the comments. All right, there we go. Now that we got the 5, we're going back to... Technically, we go back to 2 because you skipped the 1. So let's go back to 2. Yikes. All this work, we have $8, Wow. This whole Fibonacci sequence. I don't know if I like the Fibonacci. Yikes, a draw. So, I don't know what to do. Where do we go? Do we go to 5 right now? I don't know. We're on our way down? I'll just do 5. I don't know. But, man, it really adds up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I don't like it. That's all I'm saying. I kind of do like a triple martingale, although that's a horrible system too. All right, we got here. Let's just go back to 1. We got $15 so far that we've won. Right? Yeah, that we've won. So this could be a long time if you're trying to grind out $25. That's all I'm saying. I think the way to really do it is you just gotta like go for it. I'm gonna just stick at 1 right here, but I think you need to just go for it and be like, get a couple wins and then add your wins together to try to get the big win, or walk when you're even or something like that. I don't know. It seems like that's the way to do it. But so let's see. We have so what I'm gonna do is so 25 would be 15 on the win. So let's do $2 right here, and we'll try to win at $2. So we're taking our winnings and we're compounding them. Let's see if we can get another blue. Let's keep that blue streak going. Oh, it's a tie. Crap. So say how we have $15. So one move would be put $15 on this one right here, right now, on blue. I'm just going to not do it, but act like I did. And then this would tell you whether we would have walked or we would have won. I think that's the way Yeah, you see, we would have walked even. But I think that's the way to really kind of like compound your winnings and then make it happen. Like that's the only way that I could think of that would make it worth it. So you don't have to grind out this $15 win that we grinded out right here. So I don't know, like compound your wins. In other words, go for the streaks. 3 in a row is pretty much all you need. If you can get 3 in a row, that would be a good win for the day. But anyway, this one is a little bit better, I think, than those Stake Originals rigged games, you know? Like I said, don't forget to use my link in the description to get Stake on your own. Get free money each and every day. Don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow with some daily cash flow. That one would have won.